rookie right-hander Aaron Wilkerson. Mets with a 3-2 lead. Wilkerson just called up last week, will make his third appearance. He started games for the Brewers each of the last 2 years, and he was starting in the minors this year. It's a tough spot for a guy who's been starting his whole life to come into a bases-loaded jam. Will be called upon to do that here. The third reliever of the inning for the Brewers. Jacob Barnes got the first out, but then the dropped fly ball in right field on the ball hit by Rosario gave the Mets life. An intentional walk to Conforto. They brought in Claudio, who gave up the base hit to Davis to give the Mets the lead. And then a 4-pitch walk to McNeil. And now a chance for Alonso, who had a 3-run homer against Claudio last night. And now he faces Wilkerson instead. Conforto at third, Davis at second, McNeil at first with 1 out. And Alonso gets a first pitch curveball that misses for ball 1. He has been a specialist in the late innings, particularly against relievers. And he's getting another guy that he's seeing for the first time. And Pena does a nice job stopping that slider in the dirt. 2-0.
It's definitely not the position Wilkerson wanted to be in here with Alonso up. Spits on the first 2 breaking balls, not really even close. In a great hitter's count with the bases loaded, he's got to come to him.
Wilkerson, a 29-year-old journeyman, called upon in a huge spot. Three infielders stacked on the left side against Alonso, and Aguilar playing in on the grass about 30 feet off the first base bag. And Pete watches that slider low away, and now it's 3-0. So a 4-pitch walk to McNeil loaded the bases, and now Wilkerson has come on and fallen behind 3-0 on Alonso.
And now's the tricky situation. You got Alonso, who you want to drive in runs. It's 3-0. He's never faced him before. He hasn't been close with anything yet. You let him swing right here, is he's going to take one and get back in the count.
He's getting 3 breaking balls in a row. And now a fastball that catches the corner, 3-1.
That might have been a little gift, that 3-0 pitch, but I bet Alonso's glad that he called it. I think he wants to hit right here.
Juan Lagares, who took Robinson Cano's spot after Cano left the game in the first inning, hit on the hand, waiting on deck. 3-1 to Alonso. And he takes a cut at a high fastball and comes up empty, 3-2. Only 90 miles an hour, but life upstairs from Wilkerson.
See, Pete Grimace, he didn't want to swing at that up out of the zone, but I don't think that's a bad swing right there. He's there to drive in these runs.
3-2 coming. And Alonso lifts one foul down the right side, and that'll go out of play.
Saw the catcher trying to trick Alonso right there and pat his glove on the ground as if he's telling him to keep this breaking ball down, and then throws the fastball out half the plate.
Alonso, with runner at third and less than 2 out this year, is 5 for 5 in getting the run in. Now they hop the second baseman Moustakas over to the right side of the bag with 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out, 3-2 coming. And he strikes out on a high fastball. Foul tip held by Pena for the second out. So Wilkerson comes back with 3-0 to get Alonso. Fastball's deceptive upstairs.
It is. Got to give him some credit for coming back after being down 3-0. Paints a fastball, goes up with the fastball, and then gets it. That's a big swing by Pete. I think he wanted to do more than just drive in that 1 run at third base.
So now Lagares, who's 0 for 2 in a walk, trying to salvage some more runs out of this inning. Mets have scored once here in the 7th to regain the lead. Bases loaded, 2 down. And a curveball hit back to the mound, and Wilkerson Wilkerson didn't know it, but he knocked it down and gets the out. A blind play by Wilkerson. It hit his glove. He had no idea, and Lagares hits in the worst luck, and the Mets do not score further. I mean, come on. Off his foot, didn't know where it was, and Wilkerson makes the play.